Hello, you are welcome to my channel. It's a pleasure to have you here. And this is Tom's Kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to share with you how I make this delicious tuna stir fry. And trust me, this is so good. To start, here are the vegetables that I will be using. I go ahead and prep all the vegetables. In this recipe, there is no need of blending anything. All you need is your vegetables and then a knife. With the onion, as you can see, I cut it into bigger size because today's recipe is stir fry, not stew or soup. So you don't have to dice your vegetables. That is very important. With the pepper, I divide it and remove the seed. The reason why I remove the seed is it's a bit spicy and I don't want it to be hot because I will be using plenty in this recipe. So by removing the seeds, it will reduce the hotness. And the kind of pepper I'm using is called long hot pepper. I'm using green and red. I also use some sweet pepper and bell pepper. I will list all the ingredients that I use at the comment section or the description box down below. You can check it there. Everything will be right there. And don't forget to follow my page or subscribe to my channel so that whenever I uploaded a new video, you will be notified. And after cutting everything, I set it aside and I start with the protein. The protein that I will be using is fresh tuna. And I went ahead and cut it. I don't just start to cut, but I cut it in between the lines. Yes, if you cut it in between the lines, after cooking, it will still look big in the sauce or in the stir fry. But if you cut it anyhow, after cooking it, it will break into pieces and I don't want the stir fry to look like that. So if you want your sauce to look similar to mine, then cut it in between the lines. I continue with the next one till I finish cutting everything. After that, I transfer it into a bowl and then I begin to season. And this is all-purpose seasoning. It contains some garlic, onion, bay leaf. This is ginger powder, hot chili powder, curry powder, paprika powder, white pepper, and some olive oil. With the oil, you can use any oil of your choice, and with the seasoning, you can use what you prefer. It's not compulsory to use what I have used. And I add a pinch of salt because the all-purpose contain salt. Bring a saucepan to a heat and add some oil. Then I followed with the protein. With this recipe, you have to be by it and continue stirring it continuously. Or you can choose to cover it and allow it to steam for some few minutes, then you stir it again. So I keep stirring till it's cooked for about 9 to 10 minutes. Then I add soup thickener. You can use flour instead of soup thickener, so you can mix flour with water, but I prefer using this one. So I stir it till it is well mixed, then I add some water. With the water, I did not add it at once. I add it bit by bit. The reason is to know how thick the sauce is before adding another water. After adding the water, I allow it to boil. Then the moment it starts to boil, I add sweet soya sauce, oyster sauce, then soya sauce. I then stir it till it is well mixed. And now you can see that the sauce is very thick, not too liquid and not too thick. It has to be at the middle, a bit thick and a bit liquid. So this took me for about 20 minutes. Then I add the chopped vegetables. Then all you have to do is just stir it. Whilst I'm stirring it, I reduce the heat to a very low heat because I don't want the vegetables to be too soft. After I finish stirring it, I turn off the heat and I allow it to cook on its own heat because I want the vegetables to be crunchy and it should taste fresh, that's why. And now look at how big the tuna look in the sauce. Just look. Trust me, this is so flavorful and the kitchen smells so good. I hope you found this video interesting. Then click on the liking button. You can also share the recipe or leave your comments. I paired mine with cooked rice. And trust me, this tastes so delicious. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow or subscribe. See you in my next video.